kids. Fuck the kids? Yeah.
You have just tuned in to the Mag Nerd Podcast, your home for everything in music, anime, and gaming. What is up, people? Sean of the King here, back with another toy review, and today I'm bringing you my review for the DC Multiverse Batman Earth 1, aka Devastator. This is from McFarland Toys, and this is a thick boy. He is thick. Alright, boys, so let's get into this. So you can see here the packaging, standard DC Multiverse, and on the side, Batman Earth 1, and on the back you have the card art with Devastator. And for those who don't know, Devastator is basically Batman who took the Doomsday virus and turned into a Doomsday-like individual to combat Superman, who had gone evil. That's about all I know about him. I saw him and I thought to myself that I have to have him, so here you go. Alright, let's get this bad boy open and get into this review. Alright, I got this thick boy open. Let us get into this review. Let's back up just a smidgen so you can get them close-up angles. You know I love my close-up angles. Alright, so this is a no-frills figure. You know what you're getting. You're getting the Doomsday. The thing, again, comes with a card art. It also comes with a standard issue from McFarland Toys. Let's get a close-up of this figure. So, I am positive that this might be my favorite McFarland toy so far. I also wanted to get the armored evils, like the Apocalypse armored Batman, but I've not been able to get my hands on him yet. But the detail of this thing is amazing. I mean, for a $20 figure, and believe it or not, guys, this is a $20 figure, and you look at the amazing detail that has been put into this. I really hope that McFarlane releases just a standard Doomsday version versus the Batman version. So again, let's take a quick look at the face. You can see the glowing red eyes. It looks like mine might have some slight paint defects that goes into the nose, as you can kind of see here. But again, this is so small and minute, it's not a big deal. Again, it looks like his head is on a ball peg. And again, I do want to pay attention to the ears here, so you can kind of see the ears from his cowl have been put into place for the actual transformation. And it looks like this has been embossed or stamped on for the seal for Doomsday. And again, I just really love the detail that they put into that, as well as the bone spurts that he has all over his body. So for his main body, they have like that standard Doomsday gray, but then they have a darker charcoal gray for the actual bone spurts on his shoulders and on his fists and on the back of his elbows, as you can see here. And again, all look great. And I love how they gave us a balled up fist for punching, as well as a gripping hand. So if he wants to grab somebody by the face and like crush them, that's also a possibility for this figure. Also, his mouth is hinged, so it can open up to reveal his tongue on the inside. So it also gives you that ability to get those screaming poses in without having to switch out the head. And I love that as well. Now let's talk about the detail in the ripped pants. So he has his ripped trunks, kind of just like the original Doomsday. And again, I just really love how McFarlane did this. Again, this is a phenomenal job, well done on their end. And again, like I said, this is a big mamma jamma. Like he's definitely girthy. He's probably about at least 2 pounds. I mean, he's a thick boy. So again, here it is in all its glory. I look from the side. I look from the back. I look from the side. And again, I look from the front. All right, let's talk about articulation. So, of course, you know, with McFarlane Toys, they do have, they're limited in articulation. But for this figure, I actually think this is actually quite well articulated. So let's go into it. So on his arm, it can go out kind of like a T-spread. You know, I love my T-spreads. You can see that. And then on his wrist, we have a bicep swivel here. And he can go up about that side, about that way. No double jointed elbow, which is fine, but you can also see here that his wrist can swivel a full 360, and his wrist itself had the ability to move. You just got to get it to do that. So we can move down like that, and it can also move up like that. But again, I'm trying to be careful as possible so I don't rip it. And the same thing goes here. As you can see here, you have the arm joints. You can go all the way down, and then you can twist the wrist here and bring that up, and also bring this up a little bit further as well if you want. So you can kind of do like a Mr. Olympia pose, or if you want to do a pose where he is lifting somebody up over his head, you can kind of do that as well. Just pull that up. So you can like lift up a car or something like that. It's cool. And we got not a lot of ab crunch. He can kind of move back, but not so much moving forward. And again, like I said, his mouth is hinged. He can look left to right, and you can kind of look up and down a little bit. Let's get him back down this way. Rotate. Get him back down this way. And rotate. All right. So that's pretty much the figure. Let's do some size comparisons and see what he looks like against the other Doomsday from Storm Collectibles. Alright guys, it is time for the size comparison, which is always the best part of my videos. So I decided I'm going to start off with the Storm Collectibles Lobo. If you guys hadn't checked out my review for Lobo, you definitely want to go look at my description or look at my playlist. It is there. This Lobo is fantastic. Now, technically they're not in scale because, you know, I would think that Doomsday should definitely be, I said Doomsday, Devastator should definitely be bigger than Lobo. But depending on the artist, that might not actually be true. So, again, I know there had been some complaints that people wish that he was bigger. And again, I definitely understand that, especially on a 7-inch scale. But if you put him next to, say, a, let's see, what do I have here? Like a regular standard size Marvel Legends Spider-Man, he's still kind of small from being, he's still, like I said, it's not bad. So this is him next to like a standard issue Marvel Legends size figure, and Doomsday towers over him, which is what you want to see. And then we also have a, let's see, let's get Lobo out of here for a second. And then we have the deluxe edition from the Retro Wave Kingpin. And looks like Devastator is also bigger than Wilson Fisk, which is cool. Because again, we want to see that size difference. It'll work well in photos. And since I just did a review for her, we have the Figma Raphtalia. And again, if you guys don't know, I am doing a subscriber contest. And if you watch my review for Raphtalia, make sure you like and comment on the actual video. You can win yourself a free action figure. The link for that will be in the description below. The contest will end on Friday, which I believe will be the 8th or the 9th, I believe. So make sure you guys get in on that as well. So we have a Raphtalia here next to the Devastator, and he absolutely towers over her. But her standing up with her sword is taller. All right. So let me put my lovely baby over here. She's so freaking cute. And then we also have, let's see here, we have Apocalypse, the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Apocalypse. We have him here. And it looks like looks like Apocalypse is a little bit taller, but it looks like Devastator is wider and thicker. He's definitely heavier. That's for damn sure. So there you go. We have that. What else I want to bring in? Oh yeah, let's bring in one of my favorite Storm collectibles of the year. We have Darkseid, and we all know that Darkseid towers over most people in that universe. So you can see that. Let's zoom in so you can get a better picture of it. That's him standing up next to that. And finally, the one that you guys all want to see. How does he stack up against the Storm Collectibles Doomsday? And unfortunately, My Storm Collectibles Doomsday dwarfs him. I mean, damn. Look at that. Look at that. God damn. Look at that. That's a thick boy. Whew. Look at that. Let's just get this to the side so you guys can just... So, he is taller. He is bigger. Has more articulation. But again, you have to also realize that he's like 3 times the price. So, again, Storm Collectibles, especially on the aftermarket, I don't even think you can get this Doomsday anymore. He is just a big boy. So, we're going to turn him to the side so you guys can see side profile. Turn him around from the back. Turn him around from the back profile. And then again from the side. And again from the side profile. And why not give a close-up look of them both right next to each other. Now, here's what I'll say. For the price, you cannot beat this. If you get any McFarland figure, let this one be it, because this one is fantastic. Again, if you are a Doomsday fan, if you're a villain fan, you definitely want this in your collection. And again, if you can afford to get your hands on the Storm Collectible, you really can't go wrong with that one either. So this one gets the Show Enough seal of approval, 100%. Go buy it if you can find it. Again, and thank you guys so much for the support. Have a good one. Peace.